I never could seem to say. Excited to couple weeks I had to leave, not coming back off road. That's the team we're gonna cheer.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You look at the Steeler defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
Burrow looking to pass. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Derek Harmon. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Now it's Burrow. And this pass broken up. The contact long time there, and now fourth down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taken from just outside the 30. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. Now a second and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Third down and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Second and 10. This is Brown going up the middle. Now he's free up the right sideline. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. You look at the Steeler defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season has been the big play that's got them in.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Fourth down.
So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 72 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Wilson's got it complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go now on first and goal.
16 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Their mobile quarterback doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Washington's got it. Oh, he shifts past him. Big strides, look at him go. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darnell Washington with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, 64 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Steelers first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Ready? 60 by 6. 70. Hey, let's go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Well, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers first down.
Let's go,
First and
Reed.
goal at the
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Makes the score.
Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
The Steelers take over.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. Shoves him aside. Evades him at the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Roman Wilson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
First and 10.
Burrow will throw. And that's incomplete.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
On two, ready?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Burrow. He's going to have the first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
Again, it's 7. It's 4th down.
11 mighty.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play call, how to sequence things, how to run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. He's got a full head of steam. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, which sets you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run.
And he will take it all in for Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Chase Brown with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got him to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
It's complete to Brown, right side. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
A gain of 26 yards.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, Tom. 11, 11. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Unable to corral him. He fights through.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Let's go now. Go.
Now back to throw. Now get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
19 tight. 19. Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That goes for a gain of 31. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Bronco 80.
They'll try to run this one in. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Calling no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The Steelers will line up for the
They're going to try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football on the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup for 34 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now it's Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay game.
Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down.
Another Bengals 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit.
11.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Bengals 25. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jordan Battle.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches it over.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So now the Steeler offense coming onto the field. They'll try to add 2 more. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
A pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal. Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking deep here for Chase. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. We'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. On the return is Jones. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles.
Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Boswell for the extra point.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 25. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And the Bengals on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be third and forever.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Big 13, 11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals 17-yard line.
Press all 80.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
19, Charger, 19.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth.
Ready? Ready?
He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Darnell Washington, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
The score, Steelers 57, Bengals 25. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Loose inside the 30. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Kick is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Number 23.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Go!
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
The tackle made.
I think it's pretty evident. We can see what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Oh, wide open, complete. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
Extra point out by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Steelers 64, Bengals 32.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.